We asked you which one of these celebrities has a complete set of fingers and thumbs. The answer is Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Obviously, the others had all been shoplifting in Saudi Arabia. That's what you get there, isn't it? Mullinex manicure for nicking. In Aiken, South Carolina, we were able to get an exclusive interview with James Brown on one of the rare occasions he was granted a weekend pass.
So good! So good! I got you!
People over in England now think that James Brown is actually free.
No, I'm not free. The only thing free is me in my spirit. But my body's not free. I'm incarcerated. But I hope to be out whenever, you know. As long as I don't lose my integrity and my dignity to get out. I had a chance. I could have been free from the very, very beginning if I had pleaded guilty, a guilty plea for something that I'm not guilty of. So I just took time instead.
What was it like for you in prison?
Well, it's quite a lesson that you don't really want to learn. It's a very great awareness. And it also puts together a lot of things that you've probably been thinking of all along. Things that you were somewhat in the dark about, and they kind of come to light a little bit, you know.
I mean, what was the hardest part of it, though, for you?
The hardest part was being locked away, period. That was the hardest part. But I still got the faith. I still got my dignity. I still got my integrity. And I'm not going to blow that, and still got my soul.
What are your actual proudest musical achievements?
Well, individually, my proudest musical achievement was when I cut the first record, because that meant that I would no longer live in the ghetto. I'd get a chance to do better things in life. My next proudest thing was when I could Say It Loud and Black and I'm Proud. There were people in this country that were ashamed of their color, ashamed of their integrity, and ashamed of their background, ashamed of their own being. Unfortunately, we deal with a lot of things that I don't like to be a part of. I wish there was no prejudice in the world. I wish there was no racism in the world, but I can't stop that.
Ain't no drag. Harper's got a brand new bag.
That was totally different from Please Please, so that's one of the things that kept me around. God always gave me an insight to do something totally different from my last thing. And he said, that's not James Brown. By the time the song gets over, I got a hit.
This is a man world, but it would be nothing without a woman on the dance.
How do you feel about all these hip-hop guys who seem to sample all your music?
Well, copying is the greatest form of flattery, and that's respect, and that's love. They could have thought of a lot of other entertainers to copy, and they instead copied James Brown. And even the rap. 95% of the rap songs are James Brown. And I respect that, I love that, I appreciate that, because let's face it, it means today that over half of your music throughout the world, whether it's gospel, pop, rock, rhythm, blues, rap, hip-hop, little country, you know, some classicals, it adapted itself to the James Brown theory. That's very, very important, you know. And I thank God for that, because then I don't have to worry about Mozart, Schubert, Beethoven, Bach, and all those people. I just worry about Brown. My message to my fans there in Britain is love ye one another. Believe in yourself, and somebody else will believe in you. Trust in God. Give yourself a chance to be what God intended for you to be. Oh, and say, God bless you. Save the fish and chips.
So let's go on over and meet Janet Jackson. Janet.
All right.
Janet.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fine, thanks.
You all right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about touring now. Everyone says it's kind of really glamorous and one big party. Is it really like that?
No. Who taught you that?
Well, it's kind of a myth, really, isn't it?
No. It's. I think that's just the side that the public sees, the glamorous end. But it's a lot of hard work. It's very grueling. and there's just a lot to do. I mean, it's difficult every day. A lot of people feel that you just get to the venue like an hour, half hour before you go on, but we're actually here at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, from 3 all the way to the end of the show. And the show starts at like 9.
So how many people have you got in your whole crew then?
About 90, 93, 97.
And they all travel
All
with
in
you?
all. Yeah, everyone.
Wow.
There's 53 just of the crew alone, but everyone that travels, it's about 93 or 97 of us that travel, so.
And you get that up and down every night and move towns?
Every night. This man is responsible for that. These guys right here.
What's his name?
Come here, Benny.
Come here, Benny. How you doing?
I was telling how you're responsible for these guys getting this up.
Well, this guy's responsible for it all, aren't you?
Yeah.
He's doing a very good job.
Well, thank you.
So I think I'll watch you putting up the rest of the stage there.
Well, good.
Terry.
Fun.
I've got to bail you out now. This is the Pixies with Cecilia Ann and Alice.
To kiss you more. For me, for you, where are we now? Parade the blues of everyone. Allison, she smiled around the bar. We took no fight and just fun. We'll go tonight to hear him tell. Oh, well. Allison, Allison. In the sun, I saw the face of Allison. Allison.